Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, 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 Kogan. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip.
One other update is as follows. It has been 1 week since I officially announced that I will be appearing on the Side Scrollers podcast this month. And I told you guys my appearance would be around the middle of the month. Well, we're almost to the middle of the month, okay? So, I will officially announce that I will be appearing on the Side Scrollers podcast next week, but I'm not going to tell you the day yet. I'm not going to tell you the day yet. All right? If you don't know, check it out. It's called Side Scrollers. All right? Side Scrollers is the channel, or Side Scrollers podcast. Now that I say this, I feel stupid because now I don't even know. Hold on. Pretty dumb that I don't know the name of it. Right? Okay, hold on. I'll tell you in a second. Okay, the name of the channel is Side Scrollers. That's it. Side Scrollers. It used to actually be Stuttering Craig's YouTube channel, but he changed it and rebranded it to just be Side Scrollers, all right? So if you find this on YouTube, this is the channel, the daily podcast they do Monday through Friday, and I'll be on one of those shows next week. What day? Well, here's the thing. I would love to announce what day I'm going to be on, but they're going to announce it on Monday's show. So rather than me spoil the announcement that likely should be on their show because it is their own show, I'll wait till for them to announce it on Monday. Then I'll talk about it here on Monday's Level 1 podcast. How does that sound? I hope that sounds good. Okay? And yes, this will literally be an interview about everything. They're probably going to be asking me about every question under the sun. Literally everything. And I'm going to answer to the best of my ability. The thing is, for those of you who are regulars of this channel, you will not hear anything new. You just won't. There's nothing to reveal. You've heard it all from me, right from the horse's mouth, here on this channel. The thing is, the people out there don't hear those answers because the detractors just keep reiterating the nonsense and don't ever tell people my responses. Or they don't believe the responses. They don't want to hear it, so they act like I never said anything. So what ends up happening is you get people out there who only hear the negative shit. They don't hear my honest answers to all of it, you know? Will I be pulling out my financial documents and opening up my phone's accounts and showing you a bunch of stuff? No, that's insane stupidity. That would just put me and my family at greater risk. It's going to be me answering matter-of-factly about as much as I can legally, as much as I can per legal counsel, because there's a lot of stuff that I've been advised over the years, don't talk about. Don't give details, because if you do, it's just going to hurt you worse in the long run as these people continue to try to fish information from what you say on your streams and hurt you further. So I'm going to do as best I can. And I think that's all anyone could ever ask, right? And it's going to be, I feel it's not going to be fun. I'll be honest. I don't think it's going to be fun. You know, maybe for an outside viewer, for those guys on the show, it'll be fun because they're going to be able to basically get so much information about me all in one sitting. But for me, it ain't going to be fun because I've already done this before a million times on my stream, but at the very least, now there'll be one focal point. If you want to ever get all the answers to all the bullshit that's said about me on the internet, you can get it all in one place, one show, one podcast, all in a digestible 2-hour segment. Okay? They've even advised me, because here's the thing. As I told you guys, I have my own schedule, right? And I even said my plan was their podcast starts 9 a.m. Pacific time and runs till roughly 10:30, 11 a.m. Pacific time, okay? My goal was I was going to be on their show, then immediately start my own show and have a normal day of streaming over here. But basically the way they're saying it is they don't know how long the show is going to run. I'm basically a special guest. They've never done anything like this before. You know, you don't know where the conversation is going to lead. You don't know how many questions, more questions there are going to be or whatever. It could be the most fascinating interview ever, so it may run long. So all I'm going to say is on that day that I'm going to appear on their show, which you don't know yet, because I didn't announce it yet. They're going to announce it on Monday. I'm going to be on their show, and when their show ends and I'm done and we're good there, then I will come over here, we'll start up a stream, and it'll basically be a decompression stream where we can all sit here and just talk about what just happened. And, you know, I'd love to hear your thoughts, your feedback on it. you know, and if we have time to do something like gameplay or whatever that day, then great. But if we don't, then we don't, right? And that's fine. It all depends on how that show goes and how long that, you know, everything goes. We'll see. All right. So there you go, right? Exactly. It's like a decompression, debriefing. Because sadly, here's the thing, and I said this before and I'll say it again. I said it a week ago. It's sad that anyone else who goes on a podcast can be a regular guest and have fun and join in, because that's a variety show podcast. They cover gaming news, world news, hot topics, pop culture. They cover the gamut of everything. They even do little segments of game shows and stuff. It's fun. I can't be that, though. I can't do that because I'm Dark Side Phil, and there's so many people who hate me on the internet that if I go on a show, I have to have a 2-hour interrogation session instead. I can't just be a guest who has fun. I don't blame them for that, by the way. I want to make this abundantly clear. I don't blame the host of the Side Scroller show for wanting to do it this way, because there is so much bullshit about me on the internet. It makes more sense to address the bullshit first before you can get back to normalcy, right? And I don't do interviews. I did one interview in the last like decade, and that was with the quartering, and everyone hated on that one too, you know? So it's like, it is what it is. We're going to do this next week, okay? And it should be here, let me put it this way. For me, I feel like I'm going to be stressed, but once it's done, hopefully at the end of the show, it'll feel relieving as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it'll be a big weight off my shoulders that at least I had a chance to defend myself, give my take on everything, and at least to the best of my ability, explain things, and go from there. But again, don't expect anything new. If you're a frequenter of this channel, you know my answers already. You've heard them. You know what I'm saying? This is not me, oh my God, insane, breaking news you've never heard, going to rock the world. And it's not like that. You know, it's just going to be me consolidating my answers into one place so you get a better picture of it all. Okay? Okay. So, there you go. That's sometime next week. And I'll let you know exactly when on Monday. I mean, they're going to reveal it on Monday. So then I'll tell you on the podcast on Monday, and we'll plan and go from there. Fair enough?
Okay. Go. I got the drip. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.